Started recording on that one there, and welcome all to Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Trials to Glory, or Duel Monsters International 2 for the Japanese title. This is probably going to be for a marathon submission. Before I start, I want to point out that although you can see my splits here, we're not going to be using that one because we're going to be using a different version, but this is a good way to start with explaining some of the stuff. So, for starters, and this will also be on the early days collection. By the way, notice how the little disc icon is over there? That shows when the game saves. Now, starters, the game gives you nothing. The game expects you to win the national championship for this one, but you start with nothing. 3,000 DP in a dream. You can go see Grandpa's card shop. You can buy your deck on that one. Heck, the game even lets you, because you have to pay for passwords, you can even do this. You can actually do this, enter the correct password, and since it saves before anything, you can legitimately waste your money and soft lock yourself and have to start again. See? Now, one of the reasons why you don't see me clearing out another file is because the game saves your actual settings. But one of the other things I should point out, and we're going to skip ahead a few days. And actually, I should have bought the deck, but we'll do that there real quick. I Hive to Bakura. I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to buy a random deck. Not going to need it. This is just more of an introduction. See, we've got just a basic starter deck here. And we didn't even actually build it. But we're going to turn this small pile of cards into what's going to let us win the national championship. And one thing you do have to worry about, and I will showcase this first part here. As you can see, it's Sunday. We'll have to win a few tournaments, but one of the interesting things about this quirk, apart from wandering around, is you see the game has certain banded limited cards, just like every Yu-Gi-Oh game. Well, now let's turn the day to the next week. And you'll see now, the list has changed. That is one of the things you have to play around. And, well, literally it says collection. One of the reasons why I have the stuff set up the way it is so I don't accidentally hit the button to rewind. Now, I will show one other thing off. At the end game, we're hoping to turn that pile of cards into something that is very, very good, using a lot of tempo, equips, and just go for a whole type of deck that is pure card advantage, one-for-one removal, and just taking advantage of stuff in order to do an old combo that is Cyberstein plus Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And just to showcase how many times the list changed, this is week 4. We saw weeks 2 and 3, and now if we move ahead a day, which you'll notice here, there's a difference here between a save screen and not. That's one of the reasons why the Japanese version is used for runs versus other stuff, alongside when it does things, and you'll see now immediately the list has changed again. But that's enough of the beginning stuff. We're going to do this on the US version, as it makes it a bit easier on that one there, and one of the reasons why is because of how you can see with saving. When it comes to tournaments, this one is a bit more, you can reset out of tournaments as long as you don't have to have a deck edit or have the game saved for that. So let's set this up, and I'll begin with some of our first tech in the run. 3, 2, 1, let's hope I get it. As the packs that we buy are not random. They, sort of way it works out is that it goes via a list, so if you pick them at certain points, you can get certain cards. Now, I need to listen closely. Let's see, did I get the timing? Yep, got the timing. The card we were looking for was Tribute to the Doomed. A very good early game removal spell that we will be using a lot of. And now we are going to wait around a couple days, as we want to actually take advantage of the ban list that you saw. And we want it to be a certain list, which is list 4, because it has the most cards banned, and because we are still very weak, we have the equivalent of a starter deck and 2 packs to our name. we want to try to limit everything that our opponents can do. We have to win several tournaments to win. Going like this. We're going to go to the 3rd week. We're going to wait around to the next to the first tournament. And we're also going to buy ourselves some extra packs. Early on, you just want to try to get as much stuff as you can to remove as much stuff as the opponent. Remove as much things as the opponent will play. And if you look to the right, you can see just the little disc icon, you know, spinning and showcasing when it's saving. That's one of the nice things about the early days collections. You can actually see where that is happening. We want to go to Thursday, so that way there's nothing blocking us, at least for this first week. And because we're going to be trying to manipulate another set of packs, that's why we did the reset, and that's why it's, you know, one of those things that just you don't have to worry about as much. So we'll go in here, say hi to Evie's grandpa again. Get the structure decks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I get it? No, but I got to see an actual interesting glitch. This game is known for being that one. We want to save here, go to Friday, and now first build our deck. We want to go to this, sorted to make it easier, and do we want to favorite some cards? 1, 2. Sagan's 3. And Penguin Soldier. Use the B button to go back out. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now we're just trying to put in as much high attack monsters as we can. 11, 12. Let's see here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Sweetheart's 20. Penguin Soldier's 21. Just the faith. 22. Go to sort here. And the reason why I'm favoriting cards is not only to make it easier for filtering and sorting later, but because although let me find it. Yep, 2 there. Black Pendant, I guess is that one there. 2 there. Yep. Gonna go like that there. Not only does it help with editing the deck later on, but although it hasn't been confirmed, though I have noticed it to some degree, the game does seem to affect what cards it will give you and when, based on whether or not they are favorited or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to basically use that to our advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, go like that there. So we got 7 tools. So we're going to do all that there. Then we're going to pass the next day. The game will save, and we will immediately head to the weekend tournament. A little bit behind what I'd like, but that's the one thing about this run. It's all about the average. Which is why I showed you my actual, you know, best on that one there. Okay, we're going first. Draw for turn. Now, first and foremost, we're going to take advantage of a lot of things. Amazon Archer. I'm going to set that there. And pass turn. Ask yourself, mates, why are you trying to do stuff like this? This is, well, as you can see, to take advantage of stuff our opponents will play. The game actually does create an opponent's deck based off of a lot of different things, so we're going to take advantage of that. Okay, reinforcements, yes, set that there. Yeah, I'll throw out the Amazon Archer, one of my favorite cards. It a hidden all-star in the speed run. Like this. An attack here. The reason why Amazon Archer is so good is its ability. No, I don't want to use that there. I want to loop here. Attack. Attack. And then we're going to pass turn. In this case, we're hoping to lure our opponent out into attacking. Just like that. And because we have our card set in a certain way, we're going to wait till the damage step, because rules-wise, our opponent will not be able to negate things in the damage step. However, they will be able to use cards like Torrential Tribute, but that's par for the course in this game. So Now we've got all that there. We're going to throw out our 7-colored fish. Another reason why we picked the deck we did was it gives a lot of high attack monsters. Gonna play that there. That. And then we're going to attack here. Now, I was counting the number of 1500 attack monsters or higher for something later on that I will try to explain. 15. I think we would be just shy. However, that's the one nice thing about the Amazon Archer. Main 2. It has a little hidden ability where we can sacrifice 2 monsters to deal 1200 points of damage. So we're just going to do that and immediately end game and win our first game. Now I'm going to mash A so I can get out of it to do the next thing. And you can also start to see why the Japanese version ends up being a decent amount faster than the US version and the EU version. But for marathon safety, it's better to actually have that than to have other stuff. I'm not going to deal with you, Taya. That's the one nice thing about that one, because I didn't have to do any deck edits. The game did not save, so I can reroll my opponents. And Taya is... Oh, no you don't, Yugi. I will take that 20 to 30 second time loss just to reroll the opponents. Our opening opponent can be one of several opponents, and we're looking for one of the easier ones. Tristan will work. We're looking for some of the more easier opponents. Although in the Japanese version you can't re-roll them. Well, you make do with what you got there, but you also get a time save from other stuff. So we're going first against Tristan, who has a lot of high attack monsters. Spirit of the Heart will work. So we're going to draw. Spell. I'm going to set Spirit of the Heart, set Black Pendant. I'd prefer to lead something out with an attack, right? But because Tristan uses a lot of equips, just like that, but it's going to be a pain, but I should be able to get through that. I'm going to lose my creature, but I'm going to have to think ahead on what to do. I can always take a concession and then go from there. Okay, that tells me a lot. Okay, I'm going to have to... First and foremost, I'm going to activate the spell. And test to see what the back row is. That's a camera, okay. So that's good for us. He has no hand. So if that's a trap hole... Okay, I'll throw out Sangan, since if it's a trap hole, I will still get the monster. Okay, good. It's not trap hole. And the positive note is that because one of the cards happens to be the barely, but that's good enough. Because that is a sort of deep-seated, that will be his draw return. Now, one of the interesting things about our opponent is the way the game's AI handles things is it will activate spells as soon as possible. To the game, there's what we were hoping for. Yeah, I'll play out Karate Man. Black Pendant, and I guess I'll throw Black Pendant on Karate Man. We want to be able to have our Sangan fetch us another monster. One nice thing about Karate Man is that it allows us to maintain some tempo, because I can always pay to activate its ability to increase its attack to 2000. That's before any other equips are, any other bonuses are determined. Okay. So that there. Okay. That there. I think I am going to go Tribute to the Doom. Actually discard that. Do that there, just in case of a flip effect. Then I'm going to set Just the Fate, so that you will have to draw another monster, and although Tristan has a lot of normal monsters anyway, he also has a decent amount of high attack tribute monsters, so I'm hoping to break his hand, essentially preventing him from having stuff. But with Black Pendant, if he kills it, okay, there. Okay, so we're deep-seated, but it will go to defense, so I don't have to worry. Okay, Sangan, I'll get the search. 17. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll go with Amazon Archer, so that way I can guarantee a kill on that one there. Okay. fish. The 7-colored fish will work there. Double check 500, okay. So I'll flip and just fade. Okay, and the card I'm going to take back is immediately Tribute to the Doomed. Because I can just now get rid of it. This card. I'm sure to hit the correct inputs. It'll stack it on top of the deck, but we don't really care as much, so we're just going to attack for gain. Now, if I... that's what we want in our first actual game in the tournament. I'm going to mash really quickly, A and B, so that way I can skip the rewards, the screen that shows us that we're up a game. Now, you don't want to have to use the ability to take a, not reset, but take a surrender, but it is always an option. Base 1, Graceful Charity. All our opponents, because of this week, will have Graceful Charity. Draw for turn. Yeah, tough call. Don't leave that out. I'll set that first and foremost. Hoping that way whatever he summons I can keep alive. So I'm not sure if he's got a trap. Not okay, 1700. Okay, that's going to lose. Okay, take the wisdom. All that out. We'll flip it. Okay. Take some damage. I'll lose the creature. Now that I've got options there. Be wary of a trap hole and Eternal Rest. So I will use Eternal Rest here. Okay, Magic Hammer. Discards a card, so that's one less chance of a trap hole there. Right, and Fissure. Tribute. That's nuts. 1700, okay. So I think in this case I will leave Fissure just for a second one. Okay, so that's not that there. Draw Karate Man. Okay, good. And with all the information I know, I will use this here. Equip it there. Because it's a tied attack, Tristan won't attack. Yeah, I'll Shooting Star Bow instead of wasting the other stuff to increase the attack by 1,000. Yes, he'll get back Horn of the Unicorn, which is annoying, but we're also up a game. So we're going to deal some damage here. Put that on top of the deck, but that's a good thing because that means if he doesn't have a monster, he won't be drawing another monster. And lucky us, he doesn't have a monster. So we're going to throw this one there again. We're not going to use Karate Man's effect just yet. We're going to use that when we need to finish him off, since we will lose the creature. And right now, it's our only creature. Choose the target, and we can hold off anything and get rid of any face downs. Good. No monster. Okay, just a fade. I will actually summon this fade from attack position here. This is purely to set it up so that way, whatever he summons next will be in attack position, since the game's AI will see just the fade's attack being low and choose to summon whatever they draw into attack. Try to attack it. So, because the old adage, the only life point slash only... God, what's the term again? Or the only point of life is the last one. So we're going to draw the turn. Okay, Unlike Wizard, 1950. Yep. That'll work. Good enough there. Discard that there. And since we don't really need to worry about anything, we're gonna go like that. Could have always just upped it up with Easy Gets Own Effect, but that's good enough to win. And now I'm going to mash A and B to skip the screen again. Let me check audio quick. Good. Still good enough. And just like that, we've won our first tournament. Now you may think, let's go upgrade the deck as soon as possible. We're going to need to do that, but not quite yet. So we're going to pass until next Friday, which is our next tournament. And yes, I know. See, we gotta unlock certain characters in order to get to the next tournament. So, in order to do that, we have to win the weekend tournament 4 times. So we're gonna go in, enter, say hi to everybody, pay to enter the tournament. Go like this, this. Now we do need to make one small change to our deck with the new staples. And just like that, we are ready to go. Let me ask yourself, Mage, did you forget your deck? And sadly, yes. So we're gonna have to retry this next week, since we only get one shot each week. And although we couldn't reconstruct it, we forgot it at home basically, so we couldn't do anything there. So just had to do the time loss. I mean, also say hi to Mokuba. He's basically the judge for the tournament. So we're going to keep passing time. It's now Friday. I'm going to go out. This would be week 2's list. The way I count the weeks is based on the structure deck, or the starting deck, because essentially it's designed for a week that we don't start on. And I honestly think that's either a developer oversight or the developers doing a way to teach players that they need to actually edit their decks by starting out with banned cards. But I'm not sure on that one. My hypothesis is that developer oversight, but I could see the other one as a way to help teach in order to teach new players. I mean, the instruction manual does have the entire rulebook. Well, a decent amount of rules to play Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG at the time. So we're going to have to try one more time. And here's hoping I remember. Here's hoping I remember. So we're going to go here. I mean, at least over the years, people learned that you had to win, you only had to unlock certain characters versus having to win 7 tournaments. Let's remember, okay. I think I brought the right deck, did I? We'll see in a minute. But each time you win a tournament, for the early tournaments, you unlock another character. No, grab. Well, run's over, folks. I don't have enough money left to continue. I guess we're going to have to reset. We do that. In all seriousness, what I've been doing is actually manipulating out the early tournaments. As it turns out, and I'm proud of finding this after people not realizing it for 20 years, they've known that you had to unlock Rex, Mai, Mako, Weevil, and then Kaiba in order to get to the next tournament. Oops. But what they didn't realize is you only had to win once to unlock a Kaiba, and the other ones were unlocked by entering a tournament. So, as of earlier this year, if we just enter the first, if we just win the first tournament, then we can go to the second thing for other stuff. And hold on a minute. So we're gonna go like that again. This would be week 6. We have to wait until week 8. So we're gonna do that there. One of the nice things is if I lose track of the weeks, I can always read the scrolling text up top to see a reminder of that one there. And we only go out when we need to, just like something like not so much Animal Crossing, but God, what is it? Harvest Moon. It's week 7, I believe. So I'll stop and check on right here, I guess. I'll check it. So say weekend. Yep. And I'll double check one last time on the Monday, just to make sure I didn't lose count, because we only have 1 week to get to the KC Cup, which is the next tournament. You can't really enter it unless you unlock all those characters, so that's what we did. KC Cup, okay, so I can just wait till Friday. That's the one nice thing about this game. It is very forgiving on some of the stuff, and you notice that we have to walk around. A lot of other stuff like that. It's a lot closer to an RPG than a lot of the other World Championship games. So we're gonna head out here, go over here, say hi to Mako, walk up to the receptionist, sign up for the tournament, and now we're going to go home. I am going to immediately go over here, copy this deck here to 2, swap over to here, and now I'm going to make an edit here. I'm going to first count my monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're good there. Then we're going to sort down to favorites. This is another reason why I set that all up. Take Monster Reborn out. We'll put Change of Heart in. And then we're going to save. And go. Now, part of the reason why I had to take the monster count was the way the game determines one of the things with the opponent's deck is based on what our deck has. There's certain cards that they give opponents based on what we have. If we have 6 or more level 4 or lower monsters with 1500 attack or more, it gives them a copy of Hane Hane, Penguin Soldier, and a copy of the card Man-Eater Buff. Yeah, I'll get some. Shout outs to another novel franchise. If we have 11 or more, they will give them a lot more. They'll actually give them cards like Mirror Force, Darkhold, and a lot of other cards. Yeah. I don't remember some things on it, so I'll set 7 tools there. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat attack, so I'll go out and get the roll here as the one to keep the trap hole. Okay. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And hope to get a monster flip summon there. Okay. Yeah, I will put it up. I was debating about whether or not I wanted to do something else or not. And trying to remember the exact defensive Getsufuma at that point was a pain. Okay, 17 reinforcements, set that there. Okay, I will flip Getza. I'll draw out Goblin Attack Force, and attack order will be Getza, then Goblin Attack Force. Let's see. I can tell that. See, if our opponent doesn't flip up monsters after a while, you can sort of tell that it's a flip effect monster. And here's hoping that's not the second of those. But essentially what we did with the decreasing our attack to below, decreasing the number of high attack monsters to below 11 was to prevent them from actually having a card like Mirror Force. Since I haven't had to use the trap hole yet, I can set this up so that way we will now have the on-field card advantage and be able to now officially start getting rid of Rex. His highest attack normal summon is actually... Oh wait, I did use that one there. His highest attack normal summon is a 1600 attack monster, not counting the whole formula that the game uses to take care of some stuff. The first one's 15, yes, that one. So it's not going to be the best play. Good play out for the higher attack monsters, but I'm setting it up so that way Sangan will fetch me a creature next turn, and then follow-up will be essentially, if it's a 1500 attack or lower monster like Mad Sword Beast, I will be able to get rid of it with reinforcements. If it's a 1600 attack monster, it will kill Sangan, and then I will be able to use some other stuff. Just like that. So I don't need to pump it up. Okay, I want to power it up. Okay. No, I don't want to change Sanga's effect to it. Okay. I think 2K 14 that one. I think Amazon's Archer is probably going to be the play. Okay, put that one there. Just a faith. Yes, this should be the best option here. I'm going to use this here. I'm going to flip it here, drop it to 600. Then we're going to attack. This is basically to set up for a few things. No. I don't need to use it there. 1100. 32. Okay, yep. Not quite under the 1200 attack. Crap. I just now realized the math. I could... No, it would have been 13. Just 100 off. Okay. Oh, that's good for me because the maths would have added up. Anyway, we're going to use this here. Pump that up there. Deal there. And then drop return and immediately end this game. Not the cleanest Rex Raptor, but... Well, not the cleanest first Rex Raptor games, but you do what you gotta do. So now let's move A and B. Now will we be going first or second? Okay, we're going first, so potential opening hand on that one there. Fun fact, some of the cards the game attempts to give Rex are not in the game. As the game sets up via a... set the warrior to start with. That way, he'll summon something in attack position. Yep. They'll trade. Well, they'll bounce off each other, meaning won't be destroyed. Won't take damage, Rex won't take damage. But that allows me to set up some stuff. I'm going to throw out Giant Grenade. Okay. You can sometimes tell if the game gives you a hand of spells that most likely it is a magic hammer face down. Okay, so we have okay. Start gets okay, I'm gonna want, I guess. This is a tough one here, so let's see here. I'm gonna play out Getza, but Getza is going to immediately draw something to defense, so yeah, I'm gonna do this then. See, as much as I want to use Panther Warrior, the problem is that he won't be able to attack. So that should be 15. So yeah, let's use this here. That there. 600 there. 11 muzzle here. Right now I'm setting up stuff. I would sacrifice my monster with Panther Warrior, but the problem is that Panther Warrior is bugged, so that way, if you would sacrifice a monster that would cause an effect to trigger in the middle of his attack, it would be negated, sadly. Okay, 1600, 100. Okay, yes, I will bring that back. Put that in. Yeah, I'll pay for it. I will pay for it. I'll draw, return. That gets, I'll hold on to the, one thing. Attack with Getza. See, one of the interesting things about this is that you've got to take advantage of stuff like that. 7k. It's been a while to get through all this stuff. I wish I didn't have to use Panther Warrior for this card, but you do what you can do. Not agree. The only week that it is legal. He does have Regeki. Penguin Soldier. I'm going to set Penguin Soldier and actually pass turn. Because if he attacks Penguin Soldier, I can flip and bounce both creatures, but he doesn't. It's good there. 7 white magical attack. It's good there. That'll allow me to set up some stuff. Flip Penguin, bounce the one creature. Also rip a card out of his hand thanks to the other effect. No, we don't want to return the second feature. We're going to put Level Muzzler and get Sukuma now. So we're going to mash it too quickly. 24 plus that, plus that. Let's see, 44, 54. Not quite enough to kill. Not quite enough to kill, but we will be killing on the next turn. I don't want to use one thing just yet. We'll use that there. And because you have monsters like that, he'll summon something to attack the system and we'll take advantage of it to be able to finish this game. Just like that. So, take some damage, but it will help cover everything. Also notice that I created a copy of one of the decks that's purely to be able to make stuff easier for taking advantage of editing stuff later on. Since only if you have to do a deck edit, you want to make stuff a bit easier and not do everything. I've got to make sure I select the correct target. As I said earlier, if I had accidentally sacrificed Getza, I would have had the attack negated with the Malevolent Nuzzler, and that's sort of a you sacrificed a creature for nothing. And there's our first Iva Cup tournament one. Now, we're not gonna do any upgrading just yet. We don't really have as much money as you'd like, so we're just going to hold off until after our next opponent, Evil. Then we'll be picking up a second structure. Now, the day we pick up most of our structures is on Wednesday, because that's when the shop refreshes and we'll have the latest decks. Well, it's mostly the only day that they will have structures in. So we're going to swap in this deck here, so that way we don't have to go in and edit out stuff. Did I get Twin Swords? No, I did not, so I want to take equips for the next packs, for the remainders. As we're going to be doing a few things with that. So tribute, okay. Usual size attack monsters being Dragunos, 2 of them. We've got to play around it. Dispel, I'll throw that out as it's the best option I've got right now. I'll set a Dispel as a bluff and hope that he sets. Good. Okay. So there's that there. Castle Wall will be good. Now we're going to Dispel and test to see what one of them is. Okay. So we do want to sort of bait it out. So I'm going to, we're going to test the monster first to see what it is. And then I'm going to use that there. As we're having a lot of flip effects, just like that. Just having to play around with stuff. Lane 2. Set that there, 1700 wanted Hane back. Like I said, our opponents will use stuff as soon as they can. Because we know it's a trap hole, okay? So we're going to have that attack there. Okay, is it worth it? No. We'll just have it bounce off. Okay, lots of back row. Luckily I know that some of it can't be. So Castle Wall, attack just there. Okay, set the human. I'm not going to use the fissure just yet. I'm not going to use the fissure just yet. I'm going to attack here. Let that happen there. Attack here. Okay. Most likely one of those is going to be the second magic jammer. Good. See, one of the things is that I don't think I've mentioned that for depending on the number of traps we have, I think it's after 4 they give you a extra copy of, give our opponents a copy of Seven Tools of the Bandit. It's after 4, and then after 6, or is it 7? They basically get a second one, and after 9 it is essentially a third. It is a Jinzo. So we're going to use try to get into that trap hole finally. I want to hold off to Mahavilo, 1200, 1300 piece, we're going to attack there. Evil has a lot of defenses. Most likely one of them is another trap hole. We want to keep ourselves alive. Because 500 plus 400 is 6, 19, so we'll do like that. See what he draws and go from there. All set, okay. Set the trap hole. We don't want to no, we don't. So it's most likely what he has is a man-eater bug or Hane. Okay, good. No, we're not going to use that just yet. Okay, we're going to have to try to lure that out into attack position. We've got options for it. It's going to be interesting to play there. Okay. Okay. Throw that up there. here. Okay, no trap hole. Don't want to tribute to the dunes just yet. Yes, I'll pay for this here. Right there. I can't 7 tools it. Okay. I'm going to attack the first thing. Hope that it is not anything major. Just pass the turn and use the information I've gathered to essentially use Tribute to the Doom to win next turn. Okay, Panther Warrior. Okay. Okay, I will get rid of that there. Okay. This means but it's best to actually attack with the strongest monster first. Okay. Wasn't good enough. Kill this turn, but we are set up for some stuff. So sometimes in power we have a trap hole to essentially get rid of things. I could have ended this turn, but ideally, this instance it's just smarter to play it around your house. Black Pendant, I will play it on that there. This way, if it is anything that would destroy one of either, you'll at least take 500. Okay, nope, it will finish him off. See, I wanted to play it conservatively since Weevil has 3 copies, 2 or 3 copies of 4-star Ladybug of Doom, which would wipe my entire field because it destroys all face-up level 4 monsters, and we have a lot of level 4 monsters. Several space gap, twin swords success. Good, I do have twin swords, okay. I'll just get out that there, so yes. Okay, space gap, Sang it. I want Sang it out as the play. This way I can fetch the penguin soldier that's in the deck. That there. Penguin soldier. Sorry. I have to get a drink. Water. Okay, both these that there. Okay, yeah, this is good. Okay, first of all, we want to set this up to be one declares a battle in case of a Dragon. Okay, Faith, Gap, what's his attack again? 13, okay. I guess we're going to have to use Goblin Attack Force. So what I'm going to do is in this instance use Twin Sword to Flashing Light to get in some extra damage. So that might be just the Faith, I think it was just the Faith. Luckily Penguin Soldier will be able to help us out that one there, and the Goku setting up for attack is a case of Jiraiya and the coin flip that it has to do in case of losing, in case of taking damage. Because we want to be able to force that to happen every time we can. Okay, face down. Okay, castle wall. Okay, that tells me something there. So I'm going to set Penguin Soldier there. Goku will save it. I can flip it up to double attack there. That should be good enough. Okay. This is why we actually set that up for attack. False. Good. We'll lose half and we'll win. We'll Goku here. Good. Don't need that. So I have to remember that to actually mass faster. Okay. We win right here. This is why we also want to go with Penguin Soldier. Yes, I want to return that Jiraiya, and I want to return that. Sorry, Weevil. Yeah. Just like when you ripped up a card that tried to make Yami think that it was little Yugi. Draw monster Cardo. Of course. It's a reveal call. But didn't mass quickly. Be a maggot. You're a maggot. Anyway, we now have 3,700 DP. So we're gonna go get another structure. We're gonna wait till Wednesday, and now this is where the run really starts kicking in high gear, as we can start making some major changes. Now we're hopefully still going to be able to get to the manipulation again, although it's hard this part of the run. Up there, one of those, 2, 3. Since we only have good equipped, we're going to throw our last bits here. I don't think so, but either way, we go for the quick play packs because we want some stuff from it. So we're gonna go to new cards, Fed, Civics, Poison, Dark Blade, yes, there. Reload, yeah, we got 2 of the reloads, that's better than nothing. So filter to make deck, we're gonna sword to do attack. Now we'll load that there, 2, 2, 2. Right now, we're just loading up on more equipment, more high attack features. So we don't need to sort that. No. Up Island Turtles, leave that there. Magical Hat out. Third, Running Man. Up there, Spirit of the Heart out. Faith out. Second there. Let's see anything else I need. Yep, taking that out. Second Fissure. Down there. Third of that there. Take that out, up to there. Sage of Heart, we do one. We still want that one there, 7 tools. Yep, well, almost forgot. And now we need to put in our other staples for this week, since week 1 has the most available staples. We're gonna do all that there. And now we're going to face our next opponent, Mako. Noticed I put in a lot more removal. That's because we want as much removal as we can. Now that we have some stuff that we can start taking advantage of our attack strength to basically start one-for-oneing our opponent. Reload, Mahavilo, okay. Let's see what we draw before I decide whether or not I want to reload. Nope. Draw reinforcements. 19. Highest number is that. Set that. Okay, I'll set the reload. And I'll summon that out. Hold Mahavilo in hand, and swap back later on. Okay, 19, glad I did that. Gunadora is going to help us out by dealing 2,000 to Mako immediately. I'm going to use one of those reinforcements. Ideally, you would prefer to have them replaced with a few other things, but as far as as far as quick play increases, but you do what you gotta do there. Goku, set Goku, summon Mahavilo. Okay, timings. Yeah, we'll summon, I guess. Make it easier with that. We're not going to pop the reinforcements just yet, because we want to be able to use that as tempo advantage. And what essentially we've done is put in a lot more removal. Okay, that's 100. No, I want them to attack. See, if I had Roboku there, he would not attack. And in this instance, we want him to attack and be able to use this. Deal him 250, 32. Yep, that's game. That's game 1. That's game 1 to us. Yeah. 17. Yep. Had to take a second to make sure that was the correct back, but it was. So I'm going to mask quickly here. Going into, okay. So we're going to take advantage of what we've got. Reload. We can reload back our hand if we need to. Apple there. Okay, that's going to be defense. So that will card destruction. One of the cards that the opponent essentially gives us this earlier. Okay, muzzle. Okay, Apple. I need to see what he put into the graveyard. Liquid. Okay. So good solid options. I'm going to set that there. Okay, I'm going to summon this 7-color fish. Apple. Oh, that's good enough. Okay, that's good for us. Now, what I'm going to do actually is use this. And let's see, 2K. Top of that there. 2K was that or that? I think Amphibious Beast. The reason why I was considering Aura is because if it had been able to attack, if Mako had killed it, he would take the damage on top of that as well. These are set. Set 11 was it? And thinking about it, I think the other one could have done some cool stuff as well, but okay, Sangan there. That's Gearfried here. Wizard was that. I will activate Malevolent Muzzler. 26 plus that. It's nearly gamed, and we're hoping that it is not going to be some cards, but nope, good. I was hoping that it was not a Penguin Soldier or a Maiden of the Aqua. 100 there. So it had been Maiden of the Aqua. That would have not hit the... God. Gearfried wouldn't have hit over. Set reinforcements as a follow-up. Summon Sangans, that way we have guaranteed damage through everything. Penguin Soldier, I don't really have to worry as much. Nice attack. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough that Sangan will get us the win. Sangan will get us the win. And just like that, we're actually in a decent shape. So, here Mako. Nice. And now, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Now, what I'm gonna do is one Monday, before doing any deck edits, we want to immediately copy Mr. 2. So that way we have that deck list for later on. Use a small fun optimization of the fact that you can remove every one of your banned cards from the status menu to basically remove the cards so we don't have to deck it completely. I made a copy of our last deck so that way I can edit it for the next match after this when we will have our next deck update. So we're gonna go like this. Okay. My highest normal summon is her Harpy's brother, now known as Sky Scout, 1800 attack. But gotta do some stuff there. Okay, Apple there. I also have some equips. I'm gonna set that there. Set that there. And we're gonna pass. Now, dueling Mile this week actually does give us some advantages, and now I wish I had set more stuff, but okay. Well, it's a bad thing there. Yeah, I'll summon Goblin Attack Force. Okay. Have to take it, but the Trapple will help us survive. Okay, 1500. We'll Trapple here. Reinforcements will help cover some stuff. It's not going to be enough to do things. So he also has some equips, so yeah, go out and get Gearfried. Attack with Gearfried, set it up. Hopefully, since he doesn't have her field spell up, we'll be able to take care of anything that she summons. Since her highest attack is 18, she will actually set her highest attack monster, which is has them, but turns out no. 2K. Yeah, I want to keep that up, so it's my Harpy deck. So Harpy Lady, Sisters most likely in hand, Elegant Egotist, and maybe some equips. And Harpy's Pet Dragon, so we go like this. Or stuff like that. We don't want her to summon things out, since if it's a lot of equips, we don't have the ability to get rid of them right now. Okay? Next mine. And sometimes the game, sometimes you go just bricks, which is one of the things we do try to take advantage of. Considering the way we can manipulate their, what's in their deck, and stuff like that. Okay. That's game 1. Now, I won't spoil what's coming up, but I think y'all gonna like it. Maybe going... Okay, there's our tribute to the Doomed. One of the only times we actually, I guess you could say, manipulate for it, because it just does so much. Semi-colored fish. Okay, let's set that there. Throw that out. I will tribute to the Doomed. I'm not sure what it is, but I prefer to play as if it was a possible flip effect. And because the tie in attacks, so most likely set something. And with the Penguin Soldier in hand, we can set Penguin Soldier as a follow-up to be able to get rid of whatever she summons. Okay. That there. Okay, yeah, set that there. Say go. See, she won't flip up any flip effects, so it's safe to actually do something like that. Island Turtle is good, but that there. Do I want to bounce it? No, I don't want to bounce it. That's what we have. I'm just going to set this up. Let it go. Okay, start with Harpies. Okay, let's open the Egotist. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a pain. Okay, yeah, we might have to actually take... Okay, depends on where she's attacking, which likely she's going to attack. Positive note, we can strand 2 cards in her hand. We can strand 2 cards in her hand. Flip that up there. Okay. What we're going to do, since we use 2 of her Elegant Egotists, Harpy Lady Sisters, and second Harpy Lady Sisters. Now with everything else out of the way, we don't have to worry as much about that there. Those 2 there, yeah. Put it there. Archer's good with Dark Bear Soldier summon. And then now 2 of her cards are Harpy Lady Sisters, which she can't do anything with. So attack here. Send the next thing out. Deal that. Yes, that. I'm thinking like 4 steps ahead. Okay, Mandator Bug. Okay, so like I said, it was a flip effect. Okay. Got out. I believe face down is level Nuzzler, so we won't die. Which is good. We won't die. I'll attack the Mandator Bug. Attack Mandator Bug with what we got in hand. Play the other equip on it. Okay, Karate Man's not gonna help. Some Archer, Island Turtle. Yes, that there. Nuzzle that. 21, yep. It covers Harpy's Pet Dragon too, so... Harpy's, yeah, I'll attack Harpy Lady, just so that way Pet Dragon does not get a boost anything. And she'll have to summon it with defense. Okay, sets like that, yeah, okay. Okay, Gaff. I want to set Island Turtle. I'm not going to attack the face down just yet. I'm going to attack there, follow up there. Sorry, I'm thinking like 5 steps ahead, Yu-Gi-Oh! Style. Okay, so 1500, that's good. Okay. That's gonna flip and not do anything. So it's good for us. Trade. Okay. Penguin Soldier, here Okay. Okay, I think I'll throw that out there. Yes, do that to attack position, and then this, trade there, attack there. Yeah, attack here. Then I'll use Goblin attack. Yep. I'll attack that there, see what it is, if it's a flip or anything else like that. Okay, Penguin Soldier, I know it's going to bounce. So we'll bounce both of those. I will pay the 500 though. And then we're set up to be able to keep going. Not the cleanest match, but okay. Ring instruction. Okay, we'll take some damage, but it's all good. Off return. 3k. We have 3k in damage. So I'm gonna attack first, Malevolent Nuzzler, Malevolent Nuzzler, publish the fit to 3k, and we'll just hit through 9. Now that we have finally gotten through 9 and we have a little bit of money, we're going to go to the shop today. We're going to finally actually start using passwords. As you saw at the beginning how we have to spend money to be able to get passwords. Well, we want to save those until we can until we actually have some money to get a few cards all at once. Joey, hi Yugi's grandpa. 2, 3, items there. Okay. Really? Okay, so I know what I'm going to have to use the password. 04178. 04178. 474. Now we're getting a few certain cards. Regeki Break, Compulsory Evacuation in Place. Sakuretsu Armor. 94, 19, 2. If you notice, I'm actually avoiding 409 or 0. I'm avoiding the enter button because of needing to worry about possibly entering things incorrectly. 5612 0. 0. 475. 475. And now, since I have yet to pull a copy of Offerings to the Doomed, I will be taking my first copy of that. 77 54 944. And that's because we need to start using that as removal during our opponent's turn. 1923 0. 1923 0. 407. 407. See, now that we actually start to have some removal, and I just want to double check something quick. Yep. Just want to make sure my math is correct. Now, we got all of that removal, plus the opportunity to get some more copies of Offerings to the Doom, and having 3 reloads means I can actually skip having used that password for it. Okay. Now we want to use this deck here. Edit it here. To go to new cards, plus Recklessly. And then I want to filter around the spells. Icons. Okay. Mushroom Power. Actually, I still want to get one in there so I can make a save out there. Change, we're leaving there. Attack Penalty. Yes. Pendant, yes. Twin Swords. Recklessly, we want in there. Offerings to the Doomed. Yep. And we'll keep the, yeah, I'll throw a second reload there. Traps, 1. Yep, 2 there, that out. Okay, we'll keep that there. Those 3 there. Yep, all those there. Now, I know I need to remove some stuff, but we're doing this deliberately to make sure that we can set some stuff up for later on. Those there. Now, we'd love to have more options in the deck, but for now we're doing what we can do. And Joey has a lot of higher attack monsters, so we're just going to take advantage of some stuff with that. And that's sort of why we start getting removal there. Like, I'd prefer to have my second copy of Tribute to the Dude, but since didn't get it, we just do what we can do with that one there, and that's why I threw the reloads in, because we'll be using those to get more, well, to basically see more cards, so we can just get rid of some of this stuff. Body man, reinforcements, okay. It's 15, okay. Change of heart, okay. That some of that out. Level Nuzzlers here. Yes. Set Goku. Timing. I do want him to attack here. So that there, and that there. This is so we can figure out what the best option is. Yes, he has fusion. Oh. No. Flip your coin. No, we don't want to chain it. False. Thank God. Okay, change of heart. Yeah. No, you already summoned. We'll just eat the 17. Nope, not going to use Woboku there. See, Joey's got 3 Goblin Attack Force, 3 Goblin... Let's see here. 3 Goblin Attack Force, 3 Empire of the Dark, 3 Spear Dragons, some Axe Raiders, and a bunch of other little things. So we're just hoping to keep our stuff, you know, alive on that one there, and to be able to do some damage. That will work there. There, yes. Goku is good. Super defense, really. Okay, 1200, that's good enough. Nope. Don't need to attack it. No. Let it go through like that. Pay there. Click there, kill there, kill there, 45, 17, 25. Okay, yeah, we have game. Karate Man there. Double pump Karate Man. So that'll be 47. And then you can start to see immediately just how quickly we can start adding up the damage. Go like that there, and just like that, we're up a game on Joey Wheeler. And luckily, he missed his coin flip, which, I hate to say, when he gets those, it really can be a pain when he gets a good coin flip with Time Wizard. Because he does have 1000 Dragon, it's one of his fusion targets. Fissure, swords, okay. Okay, let's see here. Summit. Back row. Other card that Joey has access to this week is Mirror Force, which you can imagine just how annoying that is. Grenade. Okay. 7 turns bandit, yes, that there. Fissure, okay, I'll okay, we'll blow that out. We're also up the game, so then use this here, kill whatever he's got now there. I'll have to take out his monster. Okay, actually, no. They will set whatever they want to set turn 1. Okay, Spear Dragon is going to be okay. Defense though, so that's good for us. Okay, go for those there. Okay, Goblin Attack Force. Fissure, okay, let's see here. Let's toss out Fissure first. Okay, good for that there. Gaff. What I've got here. Yeah, we Gaff probably run into a trap. Yeah, a torrential. Yeah, I'll pay this here. That's another thing that. Okay. It's not 7 tools, okay. Good. I'll go for it. I'm up a game so I can afford to go for it here. Mirror Force, yep. Game the Mirror Force. So that means this is one of the only 3 weeks where we have to deal with Mirror Force. So we'll take the surrender. We'll mass quickly. And then we'll be on the play here. will go first. That's why I decided to play it a little bit recklessly there. So recklessly, okay, that's a good hand. Press recklessly, we've got options now. No. That tells me reloads in the hand too. Okay. Set rush recklessly. Okay, so 7, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Only 2250. So 7 color fists to play here. No. And we'll set reload. We don't want to use the one thing just yet. We want to do something like this. That's one of the reasons why I was so happy we pulled the restaurant. We're going for the flip effect. The quick play pack for a lot of reasons. Widespread, yes. Reload. I'll throw out Goblin Attack Force. Okay, reload back there. Yeah, I'll just let the defense play around the possibility of a Mirror Force. With Widespread Ruin, we have the ability to negate things. Soul Dice, okay. Better than nothing. Best to play around it, just in case. After all, it's a game 3 situation, so do or die. Sense, okay, so 15. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Yep, we will Widespread Ruin. Get rid of the monster there. Okay. Now, options we got here. Okay, with Goku. Attack position there. Throw that out. Monsters here. So we don't want to put anything else there. We're set for Goku. Then we're going to actually set this for an attack. So we want him to attack with anything like a Spear Dragon or Goblin Attack Force, so that way we can hit through them. 35, that there, and we should hopefully win the next turn. As it does not set anything on that one there, there is 3 cards that can basically cost us the game. Luckily, that is not one of them. That, and we'll finish off next turn. The only card that really could cause us a problem would be the Mirror Force right now. And we don't need to shift it around. Just going to hit it directly there, and then just use Mahavailu to finish them off. So, just like that, Joe. Now we have the semis and the finals. Basically, Yugi and Kaiba. Yugi has a bunch of rituals, including Magician of Black Chaos and Lackluster Soldier. He is also one of the only monsters that will summon something in attack position if he draws a turn from 1, and he's going first, and that happens to be the card Mahavailu, which he has 2 copies of. So, like that, toss that up there, filter favorites. Change the card out. Yes. Main deck. Although, with the way that we root out the speedrun, we root out Yugi actually having Mirror Force and Pot of Greed and a lot of other cards by taking him on the 4th list. Joey naturally has Mirror Force, so there's no real way to get rid of it from his deck. Unless we take him on a different... unless we fight him, duel him on a different week. Even just cutting down our numbers to 10 or less, high attack monsters will still not get rid of it. So we just do what we can do and go for it. You can go in first, okay. So let's see what we got. 7 colors, reload, Keki break, back pendant, okay. Reload looks good. Lots of back row, okay. Okay, so, for starters, set the Fissure, set the Keki break, throw out 7 colored fish. Ready to trap? No. Good. Good. I'll set that there. Okay, I know he's got that one there. I'm going to timing this for summon and special summon. And cylinder would be the biggest problem. I'm going to call it. And so we can call that there. Yeah, I'll throw out Black Pendant here. Okay. Okay, they can throw that one there. Still take 500 because it still technically hits the field. Okay. Then use your Geki Break if needed. Reload it as well. Okay, more back row. Okay, so I don't have to worry about anything that's back row out. And I know he does not have a Treasure Tribute since this is the way we can expand, so just go there. So we just go to attack him directly. And I'm leaving the Geki Break there to help cover anything that he would summon. Okay, no monsters still. Okay, reload. I'm going to actually reload now. See about getting rid of. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Okay, I will play out the Muslim. He's already... Okay, good. He only has, I believe, 2, maybe... I believe it's 2 of the magic items. So we'll be able to safely play that, and the Geki Break will be able to get rid of whatever monster he summons if he summons. Okay, no. Okay. 5, visual, Geki Break, summon that there. No Treasure Tribute, don't have to worry. 2 of the Trapples, I believe. So yes, he bricked. Nice. Just like that, we just got a good game 1 on Yugi. Gotta love when the game actually bricks. Sorry, Yugi, the heart of the cards were not with you today. So we're game 2. Luckily we're going first. Tribute, Dark Blade, okay. There's your Geki Break. I prefer to have more copies of certain cards, but really good what you can do. Giant Grenade. Okay, I'll time this for summon and special summon since he does do some special summons. I'll throw that out there. Yeah, and I'll throw out Black Pendant too. 23, he'll set whatever on that one there, which is good. Thought about just leaving it like that, but I kind of want to make sure I've got some stuff set up. Tribute, okay, Penguin, yes. No, I don't want to use that there. I do want to use this here, though. Toss that out of the way. Use it here, save the Geki Break for his turn. Good. See, because he has Resist the Black Chaos, like, I believe it's 3 Resist the Black Chaos and 3 Blackluster Soldier, ritual monsters, and he also has, I believe, Summon Skull. He does have a lot of higher attacks, also Sinister Serpent. Okay, that is the Sinister Serpent. I know that because of how heck he usually does things. So I'm just going to do this, just to guarantee the kill. And, see, the game just does not use some cards properly. And just to confirm, yep, Sinister Serpent. See? Very good Yugi. Very good Yugi, no doubt. And we'll finish off Yugi. Now it's Kaiba's turn. And Kaiba's a bit of a pain in the arse. He's got a lot of good cards. Taking him on week 1 means we have a lot of high octane, limited cards ourselves, but at least we don't have to deal with some of his higher attack, some of his monsters naturally have an Origeki, a lot of other little things. Like not having Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End. I mean, he would normally have a copy of that plus Black Ocean Soldier, or BLS, Envoy at the beginning, but CED is one of those cards that's on the it's only available certain times. I believe it's one of those that is only legal once one of the 4 lists. I'd have to double check on that one. They're going first. Okay. I've also has a lot of high attack monsters offerings. Those are offerings which we want. Giving up a draw is a lot better than dying on some stuff. Okay. Okay, Island Turtle there. No. That there. I want to set offerings. Now I want that there. I want summon and special summon. I want to get Black Pendant here. Yeah, one Black Pendant here. Save the offerings and the tribute as a follow-up. I won't get a draw, but it's better to do that than anything else. Good. See, Kaiba has like a bunch of 1900 attack monsters, so we just gotta use what we can use to get rid of them. And thanks, Kaiba. Thank you. We give up a draw, but we take advantage of that. And now we're going to use our level ambassador on our Island Turtle. Now, Kaiba will be setting monsters, so our next draw will allow us to use Tribute to the Doom based on what it is. 23 of that there. Gives us a lot of options here. Okay, no monster. That's great. Okay, that works. He's 46, and he's probably correct on 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, and maybe 1 to 2 other of his higher attack monsters. So we're gonna take advantage of all that stuff there. Phase, okay. Okay, Primo. Okay. Don't have to worry. There's power. Now I might have to worry. No, I'm good. Okay, so that there. Yeah. Pain there. Okay, so I can't afford to do some stuff. Oh no, forgot Black Pendant. Oh, that was a surprise. Comes out of nowhere. Steal the win. I did not notice how much life points he had left. Comes out of nowhere. That's good for us. Compulsion. We'll be trying to get 3 compulsion, 3 offerings to the Doom, so. Good God. Kaiba, why? Okay. So he drew himself into a lot of cards that would brick him. Okay, so I guess I'll start with that there and pass turn. This way we can follow up with some stuff. Spear Dragon won't help. Picture Burial. Okay, this is going to be a pain. Ready to stand. Okay, so Spear Dragon will be in defense. So we can kill that one. Fissure the next one. Yeah, so that'll work there. We can fissure there. 41 there. We can kill it. So say we won't kill it, but we will take advantage of some stuff. Gearfried. 6-star, go fissure, Gearfried. I'll go here. 3 monsters in hand. So we want to kill this 1 monster first. We won't deal damage, but we'll get the 1 monster off the board. So I could, and I could use the Swimming Star Bow because it wouldn't have done enough. So it's just smarter to just get rid of that there. Okay, Dark Hole. Okay, that was his top deck. Okay, Tribute to the Doom. We'll draw out Fearfried. We'll save the Tribute to the Doom for a follow-up, and then use the second Fearfried on there. Most likely his monsters are 3 blue eyes. We won't ever know, but that's my guess. 3 blue eyes. Okay. Okay, Giant Trunade. I'm gonna throw that out there again, and we should be able to take care of Kaiba. Kaiba played nice. Kaiba played very nice today. Because the Tribute to the Doom will let us finish off whatever monster he has left. So, and right now he does not have enough money for Cyberstein, so... Okay. Now then. Okay, yep. With one of those cards already... Oh, 2 of them, I should state. We just like that, we won the KC Cup, and we're through the early game and mid game. Now we just got 10k. We're going to the shop. To quote Little Karibo, "Screw the rules, I have money!" And Kaiba was so annoyed, he threw his own deck away. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna pick it. Basically, Yugi's grandpa saw it in the trash, picked it up, dusted it off, and sold it. 79, 75, 9. 79, 75, 75, 75, 9. 861. Now we're gonna start doing some real cool stuff. The real shenanigans starts now. $69,015 $69,015 963 963. See, we now have Cyberstein. 78010 78010 363, right? Yep, always gotta double check my passwords, because if we fail, we're out money. 79, 57, 79, 57, 1449, 049. And now we're just gonna get a lot more removal and a lot more other stuff. 41, 35, 6. 41, 35, 6. 845. 845. Acid Trapple. It's just we can only use one password at a time. 0757. 0757. 2887. 87. We're now going to basically be redesigning our entire deck. 22046. 046. 459. 459. Let's Megamorph. We don't need reload. Okay, got all that stuff there. Okay, so that there, that reloads. We got twin swords. So that's that. Okay, so we can afford to take knock. 710744499. Yep. Debating about what to do with the extra money on that one there. So we can take knock. We're gonna cross out. We have 2k left. Okay. What I'm going to do is immediately go down. Do this. Not care what we got. Because what we were trying to pull is our third Tribute to the Doom. So now we're going to edit this deck out immediately. 3. Edit this. Immediately go down to force. Attack. We want 3 of those now. 3 Force Raiders, 3 Spear Dragons. 3 of these. 3, 6, 9, yep. Those there are these brothers out. We'll throw the Reflect Powder in. Take that down there. Those 2 out. Getza we'll leave in. We'll take Getza out. 29. Warrior Lady. Archer will leave in. Where is it? It's the Black Forest, which also now needs to put it there. Island Turtles we can take out. Karate Man we can take out those. Sangins. We're going to take out that one for now. Okay, Penguins will leave in. Cyber Steins go in, and that gets us to here. Oh, and we also got a copycat, so... Yeah, okay, that's there. Let's do it there. Did I leave? Yes, I left Sangin in there. Okay, I'm trying to go with the other ones. We did. Yep, Vilo's can go out. Get those there. That. Yep. I'll throw a second Cure Free there. Spells. Sort around. 1, 2. Those there. Grace Roll gets that there. Reborn, Tribute. Yep. Change of Hearts. Fusion. Knock. No. We now have that out. Those 2 there. That gets 1. Keep those 2. Use the preload. There it is. 3 there. 2 there. Keep that there. Start Bows out. Black Pendant's out. Take those out. There's the Megamorph. There it is. Yep, make it work with that one. So, do want to throw in the second Rush Raptor sleeve. This is mainly to set up some stuff for later on. Master Travel, Gate Attack, Reinforcements to Fight come out, left there, Pulse, Destruction there, and then we want to get up to Fusions. 2, that there. The reason why we kept some of the other stuff in there is to make it a bit easier for deck edits later on. Now we're going up here. We're going to clear this deck out entirely. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do that there. 14. Archer in there. 15, 16, 17, where are you? 18, 19, 20, 21, okay, so there's all that there. I'll throw a copycat just to be on the safe side. Icons it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 tributes. Although I forgot to put that in there too, so I'm going to have to go through there as well. Knock there. Heavy Storm we don't need. Okay. Morphs. Primo we don't need. Transfers of Flashing Light. Offerings. Triple Reload. See, this is going to be edited down a lot throughout the upcoming tournaments. So it's just search Goku we don't need. Pulse, that. Okay. And now we're going to go here. I'm going to make a copy of this deck. 2. Oh yeah, almost forgot the one. The very monster. Oops, don't pass too quickly, mage. 1. Copy to 2. Yes. Okay. Didn't include all. Okay. Fissures. Okay. Yep, did not remember that there. Okay, let's go with this. exits. Of course, we got the triple up of that one there. Copy to 4. Yes. Copy to 5. Yes. See, we're copying those around so we can take advantage of stuff later on. So glad I am actually doing that there. Yes. Saturday, Sunday. That's 1. Okay, come on now. Okay, this is supposed to be the second week for it. Okay, my house. Okay, Tuesday. Okay. Yep. I'm at my house. So super limited. Okay, good. Okay, limited, yes, there. Okay. Yep, did all that there, so yep, go there. So now that we've got that there. Thursday, Friday, okay. We want to take this deck here. The first limited tournament actually happens to be a new highlight watchers, and I hate having to fix up some stuff on that one there. So we need to cut down that. Good there. And we're off to the first limited tournament match. That's annoying to me because of having problems with the internet. I'd have to see what the hell it is on that one there. Thank God I'm actually freaking doing some stuff on my end. See, we don't have access to the combo for this one, but we do have some stuff. Now, limited, these are all best of ones. There. There, Apple, okay. Go out Sangan. I want to take advantage of everything here so we can basically beat my Taya as fast as possible, keeping all of her stuff in attack position. This is where not having a third of the offerings is a pain. So actually, yep. Flip some of that. Okay, Archer. How about attack force will be the play here. Next one is no whips, so that's why I set stuff up for it. Then no darks, then no winds. Then no spells. Sorry, no traps, no effect monsters, then no spells. So we're basically setting stuff up to be able to win fast enough. Okay, separation normal, we'll cover this. Since we are still missing a certain card that we really need. Which is our third offer to the Doomed. Okay, these are there. There's that. Yes. Not enough to kill there. But leaving second in attack position will give us enough stuff to set up so that the next turn will win. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to win next turn. Okay? Okay, Archfiend Soldier. These are reborn. Okay, yes to that there. That there. Now, to play around some certain cards, I'm going to... Actually, no, wait a minute. I'm not even going to attack. This is not a once per turn, so just don't mash too quickly. I'm just going to deal this way. We'll just take Copycat. This doesn't matter. Sack, that, good. And just like that, Frutea. With 3 tributes to the Doom, that means I can set up for... Yeah... I'll go after the next tournament match. For attempting for that one there, then go for the compulsory evacuation device. Sorry, I'll had to think here. Essentially, we're trying to get 3 most of the spells and traps we can use that can be used during our opponent's turn to take advantage of stuff. Friday, we want to go whip this, copy it to 1. Go here. See, because we still have our copies of Cyberstein in the deck, and we now have access to Glorious Ultimate Dragon, we're going to be using that. And with what we have access to now, yes, I'm going to go for that. There's actually a Reborn, okay, Force, okay, not the best. Draw for turn. Thank you. Guess it will be a Horse Rider. Yeah, Goblin attack force lead. End turn there. So I'm going to do that there. Then I'm going to use. Okay. That's there. Offers the Doom. Set that immediately. That's going to be a timed for 1 he summons. Use that there as bait for his next monster. See, basically, Tristan's deck is all monsters at this point, so and also you can see just how summoning stuff like that is going to be a pain for him. Queen 2. Yeah, I'll reborn it. I'll reborn it right now. I'll throw out Goblin attack for spawning. It's extra damage, so it's good for us. Goblins is going to let us do that there. We have another 2400 board. Elf. As much as I'd love to see him pay 1,000, I set it up purely the most optimal way for that one there, so I couldn't take advantage of it as much as I'd like. So we'll go like that there. And now we're just going to smack face with everything. Got it. The bot is still good. Should hopefully be an identity everywhere. Got 223. Okay, so there's housing, so yep, that'll kill. Thank God for Amazon Archer. One of his cards, like, you hope to get, but it's not always a guarantee. Sack, to 1,200, and yeah! Yup. Now then, we're going to go attempt to pick up our 3rd copy of Offerings to the Doomed. Because, again, we want that card. We need a 3rd copy of it. Over there. There we go. There we go. And then we want to go back up here, edit the deck. Make one copy, okay, tributes, that to 2. Now we want to go to our third deck here. And then we want to edit out everything. All darks, that's sort of why it's set up that way with extra monsters, so we could just keep our stuff there. It's purely to allow for stuff like this. Just want to make sure I've still got everything good in here. Wrong one. I picked the correct things on it. Check quick. No, I did not. Deck 3, yes, yes. My bad. Set it up for the one, but not the other properly. Yep, 46. Yes, just making sure I've got everything correct in here. Spear dragons. Yep, got it all correct, so good enough there, so good. Again, sometimes you just forget some of the small things. But now we're on to my, oh my, what a wonderful day. Sorry, Pecora, then my bad, forgetting. Dum-dum moments. Dum-dum moments. Dum-dum moments. Okay, Gav, out there. Yep. I believe that was not that one, it was the last one. Like I said, we're taking advantage of some stuff. All things there, yes. Apple, okay. So I'm going to set Spear Dragon. Yes, set it like that one. Defense being 0, opponent will try to beat that. Okay. Well, good enough for the Black Pendant to do that, because I forgot to set up that for the chainable effect, but we'll kill it. Fun fact, since we killed that before it finished equipping, it's just going to sit there. With that, okay, trap hole there. We're going to throw out Goblin Attack first. We're going to go attack. No magic cylinder. Gate attack though, but this will work just good enough. You can summon the Penguin Soldier in attack position and use that to our advantage. Okay, help his brother. I think I'm going to Penguin Soldier this out. Since we don't have any spell trap removal right now, I know for a fact one of the cards he does not have, and that is a copy of Magic Jammer in his deck. Sorry. One of the reasons why you attack with the leader attack monsters first. Order attacks properly. Take the lessons for ghouls from the future. Okay. Trap hold that immediately. See, removal helps. Okay, we'll set the reload because it really can't help us right now. I have to swap out some of the stuff in order for that there. Okay, so we got that and that. Okay, face down. Renaissance Archer. First and foremost, we're going to shift that to attack position. Summon that out. This, hopefully be able to kill stuff. I know a lot of the monsters that he's got, it's just forgetting the exact details of which is which. And luckily I would have had to do that anyway because of Penguin Soldier. But that will be 43. So 24 next turn, depending on what it is. That I need to straight off the back, laying out certain things. So the light, okay. We'll go to defense. It will kill the light off, but it's okay. So off the turn, Spear Dragon plus that escape. So we're just gonna win it here. Win it all! Gate attack, okay. Then shift that defense, we're going to leave it out. Okay, 1200 points warrior, okay. Okay, so luckily that will remove itself in the game. Good. Okay. So if I get Megamorph, okay. Yeah, that's only able to attack, isn't it? Reload it. See if I can get it out. Double attack, this works. Yep. That's the other reason why we have reloads. So we can do things like that. Stuff we need. Right. And we'll free the Cora. The wind, it's all good. Okay, Sunday. Now we're going to swap over to our initial deck that we play. Just copy to, yep. Edit it out. Move everything here. Saying it's a 3, so we'll up that to 2. This is week 3's list, which is why we have Rakeki available to us. We don't get Pot of Greed because Pot of Greed. Like, what's it do? Draws 2 cards. Only one of the weeks. Friday, okay. Saturday, okay. So do I want to do the double? Do I want to go for that or not? Okay, third trap will that there. Yeah. Third trap will cover one of those, and I hate using Fissure. That one for the last of it, but double offerings would be nice there. Okay. Okay, test. Yeah, I just wanted to double check that one. So let's use your offerings into Archer. Okay. Let's see the card I want to see, which is legitimately a Cyberstein. It's in the deck. No, it's in the deck. No. 800 for that one, 1200. Okay, good enough to just let it flip up, hit damage. Okay, you don't need that there, so separate armor, yes, there. Is there? Okay, yes, that there. No. Time position. Yeah, Fissure that there. Could change a card, but it's not worth taking it. Maybe the follow-up turn will be worth taking. Second head, take it. Smash. The other things with it. Yeah, some follow-ups. Just thinking through everything I've got access to. Okay, 1550. Yeah. This will be an awful exclusion tip. Yep, we'll just kill right now, and 14 plus 19, see 29, 33, and Amazon Archer for the game. That there. this. Now we're going to go get some packs of Volume 10. Because we're going to go try and pull some extra compulsory evacuation devices and a few other cards there. Yep, bye. We don't care what it's in there. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Okay, we'll go here. Go here. Now I need to look for video card up there. I'll have to look for it quickly. Check here. Okay, there's tributes. Okay, no extra compulsories. Sucks for that one there. That two. I'll make the one. Yes. Yep. I want to double check something. Yep, Stein's the first card, so on that one that I can see. Edit. Okay, we need one more spell, so... Swap that down. Yep, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Eraser there, eraser there. Reborn Trapple. Goku. Yeah, that's good, all there. So just double checking everything here. Just toss that there. Rush recklessly, rush recklessly, rush recklessly. That'll work. That will work. It'll give us some extra removal and we'll go from there. Thursday, Friday. Positive note is we're going to be upgrading the normal monster count for some stuff for follow-up. And then we're going to be buying a structure deck to help contain some stuff so we can just survive. So we're gonna go with that there. Reload, all frames, force rated, okay. I'll reload first. Western Soldier there. Speedwagon, set that there. Reload, our reload. Reload. Wizard there. So reload again. As Archer, I guess that'll work there. No, we don't want to use it. Set that there. Set that there. Timings. Monster summoned. Special summon. I could set. I could just yet. Okay, 19. Yeah, that's good enough. Yep, we don't need to use it there. Access there, 29. Yeah, now we have to use it. I was hoping we did not have to use it. Luckily, we use the axe in the field, so that's good for us. Like that there. Yeah. Skip the draw phase, but it's good enough. I was able to pull out some of our removal. I was hoping we would get to Cyber Sign, but why the game was not giving us Cyber Sign right now, I don't know. Probably the amount of monsters in the deck, and we'll have to adjust that. It'll be 21 total, so no. Have to go for that out there. Now, we have enough damage power on board, we can do some stuff. Prefer to actually not have to use the axe to spare. Prefer to actually not have wasted the first offering, so we would have gotten an extra draw, but okay, that works. Again, serious game. 29? Yeah. Okay, come on. Give me Stein, please. Give me Cyberstein, Sangin, something. Penguin Soldier even. Grace from charity. Grace from charity works. Grace from charity works. No, I don't want it. I want it to be Happy Cat, Restaurant Closely. Okay, Gaff. Okay, it's 19, 29. I've got to discard 2 cards. Okay, cut 19. I gotta do it like this. I'm gonna do it like that there. Wait, there's not one there. Have it go through there and I can just do some stuff like that. Okay, 22, 24. Okay, he'll attack there. We'll have to use this here. Okay, we'll survive it. We'll survive, but we're gonna draw. He's not sacrificing it. Smart move, Penguin Soldier. Okay, Penguin set. No. No. I'm just going to wait here. Use Penguin Soldier to bounce it. Okay, 19 Spear Dragon. Okay, Spear Dragon. Attack there. Okay. Okay, 14 there. Yes. I want to return both of those to hand so he does not have advantage there. Okay, Goblin attack force there. Got 46. Yes, that's enough. That's enough. I had to take the back quick. So yes, it's enough. It's enough. It is enough. Good. Good. It's just enough. It's great. It's just enough. Good. Good, 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 good. There's Joey taken care of. Now, no effects monsters. That's going to be the biggest pain in the arse. Luckily, we do have a lot of stuff to protect us still. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I guess we'll protect here. Okay, that goes there. There, edit here. 41, 14 monsters. Okay. Sort the attack. Yeah, it doesn't matter that there. Okay. That there. Yeah, that there. Mix it, cannon there. There's 18. Right. Those there. Main deck. Sword around there. 3, 6, 9. Yep. Those there. Yes. Request from those 3. Grenade. Third offerings. Yes. Yep, all that stuff there. Sword defense. I just want a high defense monster. Okay, that works. That works for us. That will work for it. We want to have enough stuff that we can just take advantage of some things and just push for damage. Because no effects is still a hindrance, but it's not the worst. So we do what we can do. Okay, we lost that one there, but Yugi boy. Okay. Yeah, I did have knock in here, but still. Yep. One monster. Okay, pot. Walls 2. Fun fact, they actually can cheat in this one. They're not bound by some of the stuff. If I go the list on that one there. Rush recklessly, so we want to set rush. Battlefield ball. Okay. I guess I will tribute to the Doom to start. Twin swords. Okay, magic jam. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, reload. Gonna throw this out here. No. set that there. Attack into this. 20s, 25s, whatever. No. Not the worst. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's still. Okay. So 19. 19 is down there. Okay. So we'll have to use this here. Rush Reckless in here. I'll have to hope to install a bit of a removal spell for that one there, but that's... it's going to be a thing. No, it's not. Okay, okay. Acid Trapple. Reload right now, please. Reload again. Luckily, I can take the thing out of there. Fissure. Luckily, we're on the US version, so I can do this safely. That's one of the positives about the US version. I can do that safely. I was hoping to not have to do that, but still. Because the Fissure would have only killed the mystical elf. Fissure Harvey's Weather, tribute. That's good. That's a much better hand we can work with. Okay, okay. Widespread sets. Offering set. Timings for offerings is summoned and special summoned. We'll summon that out. Oh. Okay. So magic summon, but you don't have to worry as much. Okay. Open the door. Widespread Ruin Fissure. We'll use the Fissure here. Okay, those magic. Okay, yep. Doesn't matter as much. Widespread will help kill whatever it is there. You don't have to worry about Jinzo. And we'll finish it off with something next turn. Okay. No, I don't need the offering set. I've got Widespread Ruin, so I'll widespread it. Widespread Ruin. Okay, draw. Reload. Okay. I still have offerings, so I will tribute to the Doomed here. With 2 lower attack monsters, Yugi will automatically summon anything in attack position. He's got it. Double check it to make sure I've got it. Summon. Ah, yep. Just want to make sure I've got both like that. Nope. Go ahead and attack with both of those. Use offerings. Get rid of whatever monster he summons. If it's an attack position. 62. That's 36. 36 is 72. Okay. We'll leave him at 800, so. Okay. Upstart. Thank you for that one there. Take 1,000. Okay. Make it more. Okay. We're gonna use this. Okay, mystical help. Okay. Do I want to use that there? No, I don't want to use it there. I could, but I want to set it up for a follow. Furniture Barrier, okay. Archfiend Soldier, no. Archfiend Soldier, yes. Okay, let's see here. I can decrease the attack, not from there. Save the offerings. Yeah, save the offerings, because I don't want to follow up. Okay, that works beautifully. That'll work just as well. Thank you. Bye, Dark Magician. That worked beautifully. I wish I had my compulsory evacuation devices, but you take what you can get here. There's no spells next week, so we have to automatically go buy some stuff. Buying some traps is essentially what we're going to do. go out to the shop on Wednesday, use our remaining 2K to buy a third structure deck. So we have a third Trapple, a third Penguin Soldier, and a lot of other little things. Third Waboku. Get this there. That will go here. Use that one there. Copy this to deck 1. Yep. Stats. Go here. Remove all of our spells. Said we have to. 23 on that one there. Okay. There. Keep that. Yes, yes. Massive trample. That there, goes there, that there. Really use that. Save here. Oh. Got some stuff. Oh. Okay, like that there. Warrior. It's one of the cards I really do like having. Okay. Well, I've got Blast Sphere that will work on that one there. Okay. Blast Spheres, I guess, will work since it's monster removal. Traps, okay. 3 negates, 3 trapples. Goblin. 3 7 tools. Ring, yes, 3 Gokus. Okay, do I have it here? No, I didn't get lucky enough for those stuff there. That there, do I have? Put more Gokus in, yes. Okay, 19 traps, 44, yes. So we will have access to a few things, so we're just going to take what we can use. Go to Interdimensional Warrior. Well, I forgot that one. It's one of those cards like you don't mind having, but if you make a mistake and you forget it, well, it is what it is. Okay. Good. We're going first. You desperately need to go first. Which Force Ring. As much as I want to go for a certain combo kill, I don't know what Kaiba's going to get. Limit Destruction. I'll set it, since this is the US version, I can set it and try. Depends on how many things he sets. No. Okay. I mean, what we have access to, we can do things with. No, I don't want to chain it. I'm gonna try for at least one time. Because, okay, yeah. Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, let's see. Ring. Activate ring right now. Swell out 7 tools. That's good for 3 there. No, I don't want to use my 7 tools. Okay. That there, 7 tools. Timing. Robin Goblin, yes. Trample would help, but it's not going to help as much. I'll throw out that there. I'll pass turn. Robin Goblin, 7 tools. Okay, put that there. Okay, sets that there. Okay, nothing there. Good. Trapple as well. We've got the one thing in hand, so we've got options. And since I know what it isn't, I can set some stuff up for it. Okay, widespread ruin. Okay, that was hoping for. So that way we can just use this here. Okay. Get Mad Dog. Good on that there. Okay. River's last card. So defense. And because that's a defense now, we have Trapples, we can just do this here. So Devil doesn't matter. Trade there. Trapples will cover everything else like that. We should be able to do a win. Okay, back row. Okay, Sakuretsu armor. Attack position. Cyber sign here. I'm going to give it one attack here. Well, glad I did not play into that there. Okay, Trapple. Now we just need to top deck some stuff. We just need to top deck stuff. Many of our monsters are alive though, so that's good. Penguin Soldier. Okay, yeah, just summon Penguin Soldier so I can beat him down with Penguin Soldier. Not the best option, but we have removal for other stuff to just start going forward. We got removal of 2 other cards, so... Yep, Giant Jam. Yeah, we'll use that versus the other thing. Sakuretsu can hit more things. Penguin Soldier beats, I'll set Penguin Soldier. That way I have backup. That way I do have a backup plan. With it, I need to bounce, so I've got a backup. I said, okay, this down. Okay, call the Hunted. Dragon number 2, you. I do not want to summon that. Okay, Archfiend Soldier. So that there. Okay, Trapple. Okay. I can bounce it. Yeah, bounce it. Let it waste the summon on it. Actually, no, wait, I'll be able to just... Yeah, do this. Yep, I'll do this there. Reset it. Yeah, because I'll do that there, attack there, we'll go from there. Yep, get rid of that there. Did something for the time, but it's okay, because I can set it there. Again, this instance is just take what we can do and just win. Gate attack. Set there. Yeah, we'll rip cards out of his hand out there. Sakuretsu, yeah. Follow up, yeah. Yep, we're just ripping everything out of his hand, so we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, Spear Dragon. Yep, that'll work. Keep 1 in defense, so we're good. Get attack, okay? Good. He's just top decking now. Slower than I'd like, but okay. And in this instance, no. I'm Sakuretsu. I don't know that thing. No. You do not get to do that. Sorry, Kaiba. No. No, 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 no. No. Bad, Kaiba. Bad. Just rip both out of his hand, keep that set. I've got a negate attack that I can use. I've got a negate attack I can use, so I'm not ready to follow up. Stuff there, bounce it. Yeah, that'll be game. That will be game. That will be game, that will be game, that will be game. Okay. Okay, yes. That, there. Yes. Negate attack. Yep, the bounce will kill him. Good. Good. This is the hardest match of the run. Hardest game of the run. Nope, no others. We'll get rid of that giant germ and we'll have enough. We'll have enough. Rip it out of his hand. go. Yeah, your best deck is not good, Kaiba. It's not good. That way you want to go in here. And I want to pick up... That's that there. That there. So I want to get my dimensional orb because I screwed up the mountain there. I'm pretty sure I entered it, but it's okay. Yep, we're just going to update the deck to the final build, and we're going to get so going for it. Check it, should be get okay, so this is week 1. This is week 2. Yep. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it all. I know exactly what we're gonna do. This will be a week 1's list. The first of the losers. Regionals, I'm just doing this way so I don't have to deal with some stuff. Come on, save please, thank you. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Sort. Okay, where are you? Saying it there. It's there. Where did I pull it? Okay, did I pull it? Oh, I pulled it. Taza, which is good. Duh. Okay, that works. It's not what I was hoping for, but it works. Okay, second compulse. Okay, so second compulse, that one there. Where are you, Fizzer? Fizzer. Double goes to 3. Fizzer. Okay, next list. Fizzer. Geki, keep in there. Fizzer, where are you? There it is. Take out the Fizzers. Okay, walk down. Sort, main deck. Attack there. 3, 6, 9. 10. Okay, there's all that stuff there, which Dark Holstein. You can take out Copycat as well, I guess. Yep, everything's good. This is the deck I'm going to take into the match. Copy to 2, yes. Copy to 3, yes. This is our deck. We get lucky. Well, we're not going to get lucky on that one there, but this is sure as hell going to be close to PB, but it's not going to beat it, sadly. US version. We'll lose too much time. Oh, okay. What did I forget to take out? Oh, Mageki. Okay, my bad. Lost a couple seconds there. Ooh, well. It's best of 3, so we got enough stuff to just keep fetching through it. We're just gonna keep going through the deck and just go. Spirit Dragon, Graceful, Megamorph. Okay. So we got stuff there. Okay, back row there. Okay, Starhole Field. Okay, Magic Gym. Not their one of, but Graceful, okay. That's okay, that there. Okay, yeah. Trap hole there, I guess. Set acid timing for this one will be draw phase. Put that there. Set timing summon. Who's gonna have to beat Spear Dragon beat down. Okay. You know what? It's best of 3. We're just gonna take the. I was gonna say screw it. We're gonna just take the second game. Come on now. Actually, I might need to take out Mahavas. Toss it up. Zapper. Okay. Come on now. Spear Dragon. Sakuretsu there. Nah. Okay. Sakuretsu, yeah. Set Zapper. Set that there. Pass turn. And find out why that. I've got to go for the favorites and take out some stuff from that one there. Sakuretsu, yes. Yep, there we go for that there. Okay, that's Reborn. Yep, we'll take that Reborn target. Take that for some of the attack position. Have to beat down as fast as we can. So it's not letting me get to Stein, so I'm going to have to quickly edit the favorites list and just go for there and see about taking off some of the excess stuff on it. But we pulled a Zapper, which is good enough. Some stuff there. Yep, we'll just use that there and just kill it. Nami's Dark Witch, nope. This is why I went after these. Yep, you don't need to draw. You're gonna have to attack either way 2 times, so we're just gonna use Plaza rather than waste the time, shift it to attack and then go from there. First. Please give me Stein, please. Both offerings for your lady, okay. She's not ready. Okay. Go off that. Tackle there. Okay, offerings, set offerings. Summon that there. Okay, offerings there. Summon. Set that there. We're going to attack. See what it is. Not bounce it. Do not remove it from play. No. Nope. Not going to do it at all. Nope. We're just going to pass turn. We're going to use that stuff next turn and just go from there. We're going to trap. Okay, works. Thank God. Offerings to the Doom. No. Nope. It would be a 5,000, 60K, or 1,500. At this point, it's just not worth it. And the first hit would have only done 3K, so it's not worth it. Just do this like this and just go for it there. Come on now. Dudes. The game just wants to say no, I guess, right now. No. No. Nope. Just not gonna go for it. Come on, I should be winning faster than this game. Reload. Thank you. I still have 3 of those in the deck. Sets. Come on now. Ties. Come on. Give me a monster, please, so I can actually win this. Spear Dragon. That'll work. Let's kill that there. Thank you. Trackers will finally be live. Ties. No. Sakuretsu armor will help there. Come on. I'm losing a lot of time here because of this stuff. Okay, come on. Force Raider. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Good defense. Banish the thing now. Yes, I'm going to banish it. Let's go, come on. Okay. Change of card. Thank you. Yay. So that affects that thing. That was gonna work big time if I didn't. That was way too long. Yeah, I've only got more for this ultimate dragon. Okay, come on. Okay, come on now. Edit out everything from the deck. Oh, and I got BLS too. Nice. Edit here. Favorites. Okay. That out. That out. Those two there. I'll have Ilo out there. Good. That was probably why. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. That was probably why. Still had that there. That was probably why. They say it's not going to be a thing, but it is actually a thing. Yep, there's that, so 30. It's going to beat my current world record, most likely, but it's not going to beat my current leaderboard world record, and I still have to highlight another thing. Acid Twin Swords, okay, there's that there, so let's go. Gaff, no, no. Massive Grapple. Set Twin Swords. Reload here. Are you serious, game? Summon that there. Timing. Set face down. Say go. Come on. Making me work for it. Let's go. Make him more. Let's go down to summoning guys. Timing. Monster summon. Yeah, I'm Twin Swords of Blessing Light this in the next turn. Twin Swords of Blessing Light this in the next turn. Okay, yep. Twin Swords of Blessing Light this in the next turn. Yep. Offerings. Beta. Okay, you can do that. Fine. Pitch a card. Doesn't bother me. It was attack that there and I'll just use it there. Okay, doesn't bother me. Gap. Gap there. Twin Swords, yes. So that'll be the fastest option. That'll work. Kill. It should kill. It won't kill him, but it'll deal enough damage to make it faster. We have 1550, okay, yes. You're not giving me what I need, game. I'm annoyed at you. Stein. Yeah, Stein will work. Yeah, I'm just gonna pay Stein to do that there in this turn. Losing more time than I should be here. This result would be a game ahead. Let's go. Little Impulse Stein. Thank God! Finally! Tribute to the Doom. Stein. Thank you. Thank you. Who's gonna end this next? If we're lucky, we'll end it next turn. If not, we're just gonna use some other stuff. Trap bullet. Nope, sorry. Trap bullet. Back row. Nope. Okay, tribute. Amazon Archer. That'll work for me here. Timing. Summon, so it'll finish off here. So I'm just gonna use the seal here. Yep, we're getting an extra 1200 there. 9, 45. Is that enough? Nope, by 200. Nope, not enough. Not enough. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh well. Yugi is going to Neutron Blast! All over it. All over that. I'd have to time it. Which is faster. Let's go. Let's go, please. Thank you. Monday, yep. Yep, editing out all that stuff. Check the count. Yep, there we go. And no mirror force to speak of. See, we're not gonna do this fast as we want. We lost time on the beginning parts of it, but still. Again. Hardest part is going to be actually editing this. This is an upload, but I'd have to upload it and fit stuff. Tribute Force Trapple. Like, come on, let me see my Cyberstein. I have 2 of them in the deck. It's good. I'm going. It's like no. I'm going to take the extra turn. I'm just going to take the concession here and go for it. Change Heart Offerings, Twin Swords. Twin Swords is good here, so let's see if we can get something good. Trapple, yes. Set that there. Set that there. Pass turn. I'm gonna pass turn. I'm gonna actually lose stuff here. Okay. 900 attack. Serious game. Okay. Set this here. Set offerings. Yes. Timing this. Summon. Summon Spear Dragon. No. No, I'm just gonna do this here. Go them there. Go from there. Lose a lot of time because the game is saying no to my combos. Should be giving me a combo. Like, you have 3 of all the cards to it. Sometimes the games say no, the games say no. Impulse, yes. 7 tools. I hate this game sometimes. Seriously, gonna screw me over game? If you would, please. Stop. Thank you. Change of heart, yes. No. Got the blood's twin swords. Oh, well, we would have to do it anyway. Blue Eyes Ultimate, yes. Timing. Master Summon, yes. Yeah. Not the smartest, but works. Actually, I think we're killing it. Nope, exact. Exact, yes! Going first, Tribute to the Doomed, please, Cyberstein, and either Mega Morph or Twin Swords, please. Trapple, reload, okay, that's good enough. Twin Sword. Tribute's good there, too. Pot of weed. I'm sorry, but I'm old school when it comes to me. Pot of weed. No, no. Second pulse. Set that there. Reload here. Okay. Trapple, are you serious, game? Impulse, Tribute, Trapple set. Geki Break set. Timing on this one. Summon, yes. Come on, game. You know what you're doing. Okay, that. Trap bullet, yes. No. Chain it. Sangan works just fine. We'll chain the Sangan's effect. It'll set that up and just go from there. Not the fastest of the US version. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Nope. Nope, this there. Where are you? Cyberstein, there we go. Nope. Cyberstein, yes. No. Impulse, yes. Yep, let's go. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. We're gonna go through here, we're gonna kill all the stuff here. And I know that was a flip effect. Because they would have flipped it up. Sangan out. Don't get a draw, sadly, but still. Okay, good enough. Good enough, doesn't matter. Stein. Ooh, he is gonna kill. Neutron! Blast! And then here we go. We're on to the finals. Give me Stein OTK, please. Game 1, Game 2, just give me Stein OTK, please. Yeah, not the best. I lost a lot of time to the lead. Yeah, this was a... You completely screwed me over the game at the end game. Not the fastest US version either. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. Okay, Force Raider. Come on, just give me what I need, please. Graceful, okay, draw, discard. Okay, back row. Okay, make him more. Acid Trapple, yes. I'll summon that out. Timings. No. Set face down. Set tribute. Let's go. We're not giving it to me. This is the final, so I'm not going to attempt it. Cylinder, do it. Well, I can hope for it. Let's go for it. Game decided to screw me over. So what can you do? Acid Trapple. pull a little more gaff here, please. Come on. Let's go. I don't have time to mess around with some stuff, not gonna do it, but we take what we can get. Yes, Sinister Serpent. Said Sinister Serpent. Okay. That's all over. Amazon Archer. Tribute to the Doomed. That's inside of me. Magic Jammer. I know what it is. It's Sinister Serpent. Yep, we're gonna attack here. We're gonna do this here. I'm gonna do that there. Okay. I know it's keep staying on the field. Yep, Amazon Archer. That'll just all win next time. Yo, love it. Really, game. The colors feel so right. I'm gonna be just out of Cybershine range. So bright, colors feel so bright. Stein's off the table, sadly. I've got Trapples, which will help me survive. Yep, since the Serpent's not going to help me there. Luckily, I'll only take a little bit of damage, so yeah. 38, yeah. And I'll do it my way. Yep, I'll take Penguin Soldier to cover up her stuff. Stein's off the table now. Waffle turn, Spear Dragon. Set Penguin. I'll bounce both. I'll bounce one. I'll truffle the other. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce both. Yep, do that there, that there. Archer, okay. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, call. Penguin Soldier, okay. Thank you, please, thank you. Reload, please. Thank you. Offers to do Cyberstein, no. Set that there. Set offerings. Timings, offering. Master, that there, that there. Timings. Summon, special summon, and declares a battle. So I'm gonna have to do this in a certain way. 750. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Hope the hell I don't die, and this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, like, if you get screwed over, you get screwed over at the very end. Like, the deck is built to be consistent on some stuff. Take that back, thank you. Take 50, thank you. Yeah. Amazon Archer, yes. Attack there. No. No, because we're gonna do this here. We're gonna win before it is there. Yeah. Dig there, get your monster. Now I'm going to use this to get rid of that, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. That has to be Sinister Serpents. Set that there. Attack there. Amazon's Archer. Old, reliable Amazon's Archer. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Sinister. Okay, what do you summon? Sinister. Okay. Give me a creature, please, so I can kill. Okay, 800. I'm gonna take another 500 on killing it. Just give me the stuff for it. Nope. Nope. Nope, I'm just gonna leave it like this and just... Nope, just go for it and go. That's all I can do. Max despair. Be serious, I'm gonna lose to a freaking Sinister Serpent. Force Raider, no, no. Tribute to the Doomed, yes. Reload, no. Yes, we're gonna take the damage. I don't care. Thank you. Yeah, this is stupid. The game decided to control me at the very end. Like, no. Like, it was not giving me style. And I am running consistency tools. Resource flashing light, don't care. I've got trap hole. If you're saying no, we're just gonna keep saying no. Just give me my frickin' removal, please. Got no regrets inside of me. Come on now. Not looking back. Actually, if it's Twin Swords, Flashing Light. Should have done this last turn. This is why the game screws me over. I could have reset and to try to peel out UV, but it's the like. Come on, give me my outs, please. I legitimately. 1, 2, 3. Was that reborn? Sang it. That's good enough. Wait, he's going first. That means I've got to do something proper. Tribute to the Doomed. Okay. Set Sangin. Set Reborn. Say go. Let Sangin die. Go for that one there and just kill it. Okay, Sangin there. Kills there. 19 there. Okay, yes. I'm up the game, so I just don't care right now. I'm going to take Stein. Take Cyberstein. Good. Good for me. Okay, come on now. Let's go off a turn. Are you serious, game? Let's reborn this first. Hopefully, yep, that works there. Could just tell that one there. Is good here. Pay 5k, yes. Let's go that there. End turn, he'll summon set, and I will kill the next creature. Don't care. Thank you, I win. Okay, Monster Reborn. Okay, we still win. Did in my sight, still so right. Force Raider, just go for it. Now. This is why I have a frickin' timetable on it. Like, this went from, we got a shot at world record to, we screwed because of the not drawing Stein until the very end. Neutron! Blast! God, I hate this game. For the event that's upcoming. And not only did I get good luck all the way up to the final should have considered resetting some of the stuff, but at the same point, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot of cards. But I'm also going to have to upload the video because my internet decided to die for a few minutes during it. Period.